Me, Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird. Okay, where are we at today? Stroic. I'm gonna go to the glade. And before I do that, I need a bow. Oh, we have an unread message, and I've got no idea what it says. Cool.
Yes, I know.
Hello to
How can I do
Volcano.
better?
Don't need you. But I do need a bow. Which bow are we gonna do today? I think I will do Blitzel. Oh, cool. And I need to level it too. Excellent. Hooray! Glade. Awesome. Go, Flappy Bird, go. Oh, no, I'll go do this tier 1. We like Flappy Bird. What's second? Okay, I've got Skiltron. Sweet. Enjoy the hail of arrows, friends. See you, doggo. Excuse me. Ooh, chest. We like free things. Are you gonna give me a joinery? Nope, it's just gonna be the 419th fragment of a Vasp. Cool.
They're marching pounds over my head. An army blight has stolen land. Let's burn some castles.
Sure, we can do that. Cool. Over the hill and far away. Uh-huh. I hear enemy music. I'm in danger. Maybe not? Oh, enemies! There you are. I'm hoping it's these ones. Nope. Where are you at? Ah, it's the corrupted. Cool. Awaken, you freaky dudes. Give me a sword. Eh.
Will be free.
Excellent.
Once more.
Power stance. And this guy is gonna get up again. Okie dokie. Did you drop any bags? Any goodies? Oh, we did. Okay. Nope. Okay. Alright, glade time it is. Good old glade. Probably one of the best farming spots in the game. And we got the kith. And we got more dudes over here. Oh. That's so satisfying to watch that. I don't think so. Your cool looking arrows aren't as good as mine. Especially when you get one shot. Alright. Ooh, River Pearl. Hello. Thank you. Excellent. Do I need these? No. Will I need them later? Hopefully. Alright, glade time it is. You are located there. Nighttime. Iridus, I believe you're called. Oh man, 3-star. See ya. I mean, I could save the animals, but I'm not going to. Sorry. I'm on a mission. I would like the Endless Glade. Boop. See ya. Alright. Hopefully this spawns the Endless Run with all the mockeries. That's who I'm looking for. Because apparently they drop a ton of stuff, which is great. Open Sesame. Alright. Alright, this is promising. It sounds like it's the Glade. Really annoying that it doesn't have the translation for it yet, but anyway.
Found something, have you? I'll try not to see it ruined.
Ooh, Steelywicks, hello. Damn, headshot. Gotta love that. And there's an assassin here. Hey, we're gonna play Knifey Spoony. I'm gonna win. There we go. Inflammare. Ooh. We like scrap brass. Alright, so we got the creepy little sluggathon. Hello. Thank you. Nothing up there. Never is. Oh, hello. Well, that was divine. Solace. Okay.
I'll try not to see it ruined.
Tuvokane, please. Calm down. You're okay. You've done a great job so far. Hello, creep. Tonko. Thank you. Yep, we got a creep. Oh. What did you give me? Ooh, Iron Umber. Okay.
Keen to see it whole.
Sweepy. Oh god. Get away from me. I don't want to kiss you. See ya. I'll take your soul though. Ah. Okay. Hopefully you give me what I need. Oh god, not that. That's not what I need. Another creep. Thank you very much. Open Sesame. Wait, that wasn't the right one. Open Sesame. There we go. Alright, am I gonna get lucky? Am I gonna get a Preludes or what?
Found something,
okay.
have you? I'll try not to see it ruined.
Okie dokie. No chest in there. Ooh, but there is a chest in here. Are you the one that's gonna give me the Preludes? Alas, it is a solace. Okay. Oh, there's Bambies. Hey, buddies. It's very peaceful music. It's very namaste. Are you hiding anything? No. Okay. Ooh. Hello. That's a bit rude. You wanna play knifey spoony? I'll win. But I'll take your chest and your stuff. Solace.
Something, have you?
Okay.
I'll try not to see it ruined.
I have found something to Vulcane. Look! Look at that! This could easily be the new mechanism for fast travel throughout Midrath. I would hope. A quenching acid, eh? Okay. Doesn't look like I got lucky with the glade though. Oh, I could be wrong. I would love to be able to melee with these throwing daggers, to be honest. They are brutally good. Okay. Corrupt area. This is looking promising. Come on. Come this way. Come on. Damn you. I'll take your soul instead. Oh, you're a mole. Okay. Hello, creep. Nice to see you. Yep. I thought you'd wake up too. And you died just as fast. Excellent. Ooh. We've got Solace, and then we've got a ton of these dudes. Alright, I'm assuming you're all gonna wake up now. Yep, sweet. That's what we need. Alright. Is there another soul around here? Okay, I know you'll wake up. Awesome. And I think I may have the glade. Ah, it is. Oh, man, what luck. Okay, awesome. Hopefully I don't die. Keyword hope. Alright, where are we at? Ooh, we got a prawn. Nope. You and your BS can go. Alright. Wish me luck on this endless farm. Alright, so somehow... I need to farm these guys out, and hopefully one of them drops a Preludes. I'm pretty sure. Ah. If I decide to kill them. Alright, 1, 2. Sweet. Done. Done. Where are the rest of you? If I can jump off on there. Nice. I think this will be a decent leveling spot for sure. Yo, that was nice. Give me a soul. Thank you. I am terrible at aiming today. Come here. It's mine. Alright, so somehow I want to see if I can get stuck into a tree or just maybe just stand here. Don't touch me. Cool. This will be good. Possibly. Nice. Alright. So I can get up on there. I'll get up here. Can I do it? Alright, so 1, 2, and 3. I'm getting some good levels here. Do this guy, and then nope. Give me a baggie. Nope. Oh, how is that a one hit? Not that I'm complaining. That was pretty good. Alright. Got a pretty good flow on. And hopefully these guys drop the pricklies. A little bit laborious, but at least I can level it. Come this way. It's much easier if you follow me. Thank you very much, thank you very much, and thank you very much. No. No peckies? Okay. He seems so confused. Funny. Alright. Give me a pricklies, guys. Come on. Iron Jesus, please love me. I knew that was gonna happen. Get out of here. Excusez-moi. Bonsoir, ça va? My God, my aiming is off today. Nope. Nope. And nope. Yo, your 3 doesn't work on these dudes. That sucks. Lame. Good level though, that's pretty good. Okay. We don't have any pricklies just yet. But we do have a headshot. Your acrobatics don't work on me. Alright. Oh, you were lucky. More Drax, I see. Are you gonna be the luck of winning it? No? Okay. My God. Just aiming. There we go. I'll turn that down. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yes. Okay. I'll see if these little dudes can hit me here. Can you? Oh my god, you can't. Oh no, you can destroy the tree? Damn it. That's lame. Alright, what do we got? Hey. Hey. This is not a free hug game. Sorry. No free hugs for you. Give me this though. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Come to me. So we got Blitzel, that one's assuming 15 if the levels are correct. Hey, where'd that soul go? Come here. Ah, you mofo. Okay, that third ability doesn't rock these dudes. That sucks. Alright, so we've got 15 on the bow and then almost 20 for the secondary. Very nice. Oh, okay, it does do damage to them though, the 3. Come on. Yeah, give me the soul, damn it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got Drax galore, okay. How am I missing these dudes today? They seem slightly off. Maybe it's just my aim. And there's no soul to obtain? This is very strange. Alright, there we go. Come on, bud. Alright. What's going on, creep? Come here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. No free hugs. Alright. Where's all... No stuff? Okay. And now we wait. Level 18. Hola, Felix. How are you? Don't know what that was. Eh. Hey. Oh. Damn it. Get out of here. Give me the soul, god damn it. Sneaky bastards. Alright, there we go. Okay. Jesus. Oh man. Hello, Felix. How you going? Ah. Sorry, I think... Hang on, bear with me. There we go. Oh my god. Yes, there is. I'm trying to get a Preludes fragment, and these dudes apparently are the ones that dropped them. And I decided to solo out the Glade. And it seems to be working okay, but doing it solo and without a healing mechanic, apart from the elixirs, it does work, but yeah, eventually these guys will swarm you and take you out. And they do get pretty strong too, so... I'm currently up to level 19 enemies at the moment. But I am noticing with activating the soul mode to absorb the souls, it's still a little bit janky. As in, you activate it, but it doesn't pull the soul straight away. Only if you're like kind of pointing at them, really. So I thought, why not do it solo? But how are you going? What's been happening? How's life? What's new? What's exciting? Have you been playing Soulframe? Do. Bear with me while I do some... Oh, God. Alright. Healing reprieve time. Preludes. Come on, give me Preludes. Yeah. The recent update? Oh, you mean like the joineries? I've put some of the new joineries into... I think I've done Ignimora, and they're not the best ones either. They're just like the, I guess, medium range damage application with the Odiak. I put the consecutive hits do +3 or 4 damage over time, and it speeds up the attacks. The Odiak does because of the standing still node that you've got on it. So if you stand still and just throw a bunch of lightning, your consecutive attacks do even more damage, which is pretty good. It seems they added some new quests. They will be. So this one's a hotfix. It's not a quest update just yet. I would assume that'll be coming within like the next month-ish or two, or possibly just before or after the next Soul Stream that DE do. But yeah, as far as the quest, they have given updates, quite a few new weaponry styles as well, so they look pretty cool. And then Bromius is the story quest for Soulframe coming up. But as far as I know, there's no update to the revealing date of that update being dropped just yet. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But essentially that's basically how the quest is going to go. It's Verminia's quest, the witch. She's pretty cool. It looks really, really good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also really looking forward to the Bromius's pact and his kit, the armor that you get. I don't know if he has any weapons. I think it may be like an axe style weapon, which will be nice. But there has been a bit of an update on the inventory loadout, what it looks like, and it's a little bit more manageable in just what it looks like. Really, really nice. And the smithing with Tubalcane looks like it's had a bit of an update too, which is nice. Yeah, I like Verminia. She'll always give you a compliment, but then she'll say like, you don't have taste, and it's like, oh, okay. She's very French. She won't give you a compliment. She'll just be like, yeah, I mean, you've got some good qualities, but, you know, you still could be better. Which, I really don't mind that. It definitely makes me want to hang out with her a bit more, just because she gives offhanded, backhanded compliments, basically. I am using the Tetherin Pact for these guys, and I do have to say, the 3 that's supposed to push enemies away doesn't really do what it's supposed to with these dudes. So, whether or not it's just for humanoids, but these mockery dudes seem to definitely be able to take a bit of a bashing, but your magic sometimes seems a little bit ineffective against them. Okay. I think I figured out this one. The Clash. It does do damage to them, but they've got to be, like, in the arena of, say, like, about a meter away from you for your third ability to work. Verminia flirts a lot? Yeah, she does. Oh, they're adding horses? Well, it should be nice. Oh, yeah. I think, okay, so yeah, that third ability doesn't really rock these guys as much as what I would expect it to. But the one definitely dishes out weaponry damage, that's for sure. So, I'll be keen to see the stronger blessed weapon joineries to reforge with Tubalcane active, especially on this Blitzel bow, because it's a courage-based weapon as well. So I don't know if you've played much with the joineries just yet, but there's apparently ones that you can change the virtue attunement from, say, like if it's a grace-based weapon, you can change it to a courage or a spirit-based weapon, which is dope. I think that'll be really nice, but I think acquiring the joineries takes a bit of effort to get to. I think it drops more so from like the heavier units as well, which I don't really have a problem with, but I guess you can go seek them out throughout the world. I would assume exploring for them would be a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, you haven't played in a while? Fair, yeah. Yeah, I took a little bit of a hiatus, I guess, just to get some stuff in order. Just life administration. I'm actually going for a trip to a different city next week, and I'm just going to be catching up with a really good friend and just taking a breakaway from just stuff, which I think will be nice. Pain in the booty, yeah. I'm going to Melbourne in Victoria. Well, I mean, you can't really take a break from life. I mean, the only way that you could do that is, yeah, not ideal. I think just taking a break away from some of, like, the barriers I've been coming across, just in, like, choices and just things. People have been really supportive on a lot of different levels, which has been really lovely. But I've just kind of put my head down for a while and just done some reassessment, which is good. So I think part of that will be traveling to Melbourne next week, and I'll be spending about a week there, which I'm really looking forward to be honest. I think it'll be nice. But yeah, kind of breaks up the monotony of, hey, let's work 9 to 5 and do the same thing day in, day out. I just kind of want to expand my mindset a little bit and just explore a few bits and pieces in and around what I want to do, especially with, I guess, like, contract work. It's not for everyone, but I like it because it gives me the flexibility that I need just to be able to do some of the things that I want to do. That, yeah, being in a 9 to 5 style role, that doesn't really give me the flexibility of what I want. But I guess it's a trade-off, really, you know. You trade off a bit of freedom for a little bit more security, but I'm kind of like a cat. You know, you can throw me up in the air, but, I mean, I'll probably land on my feet, and I've got no doubt about that, so... But that's just like the life stuff, you know? Yeah, I mean, it does give you an adaptation of control to a certain degree. You know, it gives me adaptability on my scheduling. You know, what time, you know, do I want to work on a deal? You know, have I got something scheduled in? If I don't, you know, I like being able to utilize my time elsewhere. And just get, like, you know, if I've got like a side project on, it just gives me a little bit more flexibility with the schedule. But then also too, like, bookings and things like that. Sometimes, you know, you have like those quieter days, but it's more like, okay, if it's going to be a quieter day, I know I can utilize at least some time for something else, so I don't feel like it's the same every single day. And you get to meet some really cool people in some of the areas that I've worked, so it's kind of been more like a networking opportunity as well. And I mean, if you're stuck in one particular place for a certain amount of time and trading your time for, I guess, a portionary funding from your employer, that's all well and good. It helps, you know, pay the basics and the bills and stuff, but it doesn't bring me joy in knowing that committing to, you know, a selected amount of time for someone for a relatively small portion of income, it just doesn't sit well with me. So I think having a little bit more flexibility on, okay, what would I like to do today? You know, can I change that into maybe 2 worthwhile transactions rather than a long haul stint of, hey, I've got to sit here for like 8 hours and, you know, if there's nothing productive to be done or I would like to be productive, I get annoyed when other people are like, oh, well, just sit there and do nothing. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? There's so much stuff to do. Let's get onto it. It's like, challenge yourself, man. Anyway, I think that's actually one of the first times I've actually sworn too. I aim not to, but yeah, It blows me away sometimes when people are like, I can sit here forever and do nothing. I'm like, that's boring as fuck. Get some stuff happening, man. It's way more enjoyable when you've actually got flow and movement to your day. Yeah, I know. Why do they keep spawning, by the way? Oh, this is the glade where you meet Garen Rude. If you activate the statue here, these guys just endlessly spawn. So the reason why I'm doing it is because apparently, magically somewhere, the Preludes fragment may drop from these guys. I haven't seen one yet, and I'm assuming I would have to beat at least 1,000 of these, which I've probably done, I don't know, a couple of hundred, because they're now at level 31, and they start at level 1. So it's been, what, 46 minutes I started a stream, and I think probably about roughly 20 minutes of that has just been sitting here just farming these dudes. So I'm really hoping that the RNG blesses me with its favor and drops the Preludes fragment, because apparently we only need one of them to forge the actual weapon, and it's probably the only weapon I think in the game that I do not have. It's one of the secondaries. It's another flyblade or throwing dagger like these ones, and the skilter really dish out some damage too. So I chose to use the Tether Impact because it's #1 Fellis, coats it all in like those red bleeding thorns, and it's an active ability, so it actually stays on your weapon for quite a while. So I boosted my, I think, spirit and my courage to increase its damage output, but I think I've got higher spirit, and what that allows me to do is coat the weapons with the Fellis like fiery thorn damage that you see, and it works really well on the skilter blades. So I chose these ones as a secondary weapon, and I've also got the Blitzel bow active as well. I don't know if precasting it actually applies. Sorry, like post-casting, like after you do an attack. But also, like, casting the two does aggro these dudes even more, so just being aware that if you aggro them more, they, yeah, get even more aggressive, which I don't actually mind. I've got relatively decent movement, I'd say, for in-game, so... But also using the Fellis move as well is, yeah, it just enhances your damage, which is really, really good. So you do get small, like, windows of opportunity just to get a breather from them as well, but it's also a good idea just to keep an eye on your elixir count. I've got about 3 left, so if you get below like 50% health, you do get little bags that give you some of the elixirs back, which is good. So, but these guys drop bags pretty regularly, and yeah, I just got a top up of the elixirs as well. So I thought I'd just come here, sit here for roughly an hour, and yeah, just get these motherfuckers to drop some of their good stuff, hopefully. But it's mostly just been Drax and corrupted stuff. So it's a good farm for materials, but I'm sure it would get laborious eventually. But yeah, I reforged the Blitzel bow and the throwing daggers I've got just with consecutive hit damage. Yeah, I'm farming for the fragment for another secondary. I've gotten all of the melee ones for the Diggerus, the Grim, and what was the other one? Nettle. And that one's from the Cicade event. And then I'm just trying to get the Precles fragment to drop from these guys. Apparently it drops, but yeah, again, haven't seen it just yet. So I'm really hoping that it happens. And because these guys go up and over level 30, I'm really hoping that they drop it. And I don't die in the process. I could summon someone else in, but I feel like that... I don't know how stable co-op is, just for, like, drops in the game. Do you ever think we'll get horses or any other mounts soon? I think I was talking with Helix Rook. She's a Soulframe streamer as well. She's amazing. She's been in Soulframe a lot longer than I have, and she did mention that there was mounts mentioned earlier in the Preludes. I think around maybe 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken. I do know that the website does have former Preludes showcases of what they've got planned and in store for Soulframe. They're not guaranteed, but it's just kind of showing like some of the concepts that they've come across, and just ideas for things like mounts for fast travel as well, which would be really nice to see in the game. But I think considering that it's still really early in the Prelude stage of being an alpha, or even like, well, it's pre-alpha, it's not even alpha. I think there's a lot of movement and creativity to be able to be had, especially with what they're choosing to add design-wise into the game, what fits the theme, and the style of the game itself as well. So it's, yeah, a lot of moving pieces, that's for sure. It's pretty good for pre-alpha. I definitely agree. And I think that's also something that's really good to keep in mind, is that it's a pre-alpha. It's not anything set in stone, so things can change. It's definitely a mindset that I continue to maintain, especially with this game. And also being my first, like, early access to a pre-alpha is pretty exciting. So to see even just like some of the small steps that have been taken are so big at the moment in this game, because you see the subtleties change. So like movement, for example, of the Envoy is like a lot smoother. The combat's really pretty fluid considering it. When I first started, it was a little bit more clanky, but you just get to see those small changes. And to be honest, I do not mind the fact that, yeah, there's small changes here and there, but they're there and they're being implemented. So I think that's what I'm enjoying, as well as just playing the game, having access. It's really cool. And the fact that we get to give feedback to the devs on top of that through through like the Discord server and stuff, I think is really, really good. Because they can adapt, you know, hey, that might be a really good idea. We can see that there's like, you know, 1,000 people agreeing that, you know, if we implement this into the game, but that actually works alongside with our plan. I think, I mean, I don't know how they take the feedback and how they utilize it or whatever, but it's definitely nice to see, you know, things that I've thought of or like had a conversation about with someone. You've seen that like being added to the game. You know, whether that's I guess like the way a certain weapon like is swung, or the ability to see a weapon when you've got it active in your hand, like the way that it moves, or a certain mechanic that it does. It's pretty cool to just see just little bits and pieces of information from time, you know, a couple of months ago, enter into the game. And these guys are level 38. Wow, okay. Give me the Precles already. Pricklies, please. Come on. I wonder how long it would take for this Pricklies to drop, to be honest. But yeah, this is the new inventory as well. It looks awesome. And then these are all the joineries, but I'm going to jump out of this because I don't want to die. And these guys are like level 40, which is funny because we're at level 15 and we can still dish out a lot of damage. Oh god. But then our weapons are... what are they? Level 30? Okay, these guys are gonna get a little bit more tough each level now, which is good. Come on, Pricklies, I need you. It'd be nice if these guys dropped some of the joineries as well. And sometimes the these guys dying, if it's set up properly, like they can die pretty quick. Oh, next week? Yeah, next week on the on Tuesday. So I'll be gone like most of like the week, and then I'll be coming back. I think on the weekend. I'm pretty sure. I'm not really counting. I just thought I'm booking it. It's been a while since I've gone down and I visited, so it's definitely one of my more favorite cities of the world. Probably especially in Australia too. Don't get me wrong, I love my home city, but I do appreciate the other metropolitan areas of the country as well. No, I'm just traveling myself, and then I've got a few people that I'll be meeting down there as well, and just yeah, going through the roster of catching up and doing all like the food things, and yeah, just catching up with people I haven't seen for a while. I think it's probably been about a good 24 months since I've been down there, so it's quite cold down there, but I do not mind the cold in the slightest. So I've got a few plans to execute while I'm down there, so I'm pretty excited to yeah, go hang out and check out the sights of good old Melbourne. These guys are just not dropping fun things. RNG doesn't seem to like me. And they're level 42. Okay. Yo. No, don't get caught. Come on, move. Alright. I'm cutting it close here. Come on, give me pricklies, just so I can leave. That'd be nice. Alright, nice. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I mean, the weather around this time of year is not too bad. It is cooler. But, yeah, I just had a friend come back from Italy, I think just last week. And then I've got another friend who's over in Italy at the moment. It was really funny. Just making those timelines converge. One's leaving and one's coming back. Too funny. I mean, you know, if you set your, I think, like, if you set a date down at least, you at least can do, like, one little thing each day to, accomplish that, execution on it, I guess. Whoa, these guys are dishing out the XP. This is great. Hello. Please don't kill me. I would rather stay alive. Thank you. Ah. Give me your soul. I love how this dude can interrupt your animation, but you still get the cast of an ability. Just die. There we go. Alright, sweet. So the Skilter is remaxed, that's good, and then Blitzel's almost at 30 as well. I think, I may... Oh, it's really hot in Dubai. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, got you. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a good thing to consider. Maybe going to a slightly cooler area for, say, you know, a couple of weeks maybe, if it works. Because I certainly do know, I've got a few European friends who always say, yeah, we never stay in Australia to hang around for winter. It sucks. They like just being warm pretty much all year round. So they work their winter over in to a summer holiday basically. So they're constantly following the warmer climate. But then again, like, it gets really hot here and the humidity is absolutely disgusting. Come on, guys, give me this prickly so I can leave. It's 41 Celsius? Ew. Okay, yeah, that's really hot. But granted, too, I mean, there's parts of Australia that get up to, like, 50 plus. And I just think, I cannot believe that humans can work in that sort of conditional heat. Especially with humidity as well. It's like, you must be drinking your own body moisture. It's gross. But also extremely deadly. You know. Yeah, that's insane. Some parts of Australia can be really... Yeah, they can. That's for sure. Alright, guys. Come on into my circle of doom. And you interrupted my cast. You bastard. Come on, you guys are like level 40 something. You should be dropping top tier stuff right now. Not Drax. Level 45? Okay. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's mostly just coastal towns. Or cities, like major cities. It's pretty much everything's based on the coastlines. Essentially, you do definitely get interior living populace, but yeah, the further in you go, I mean, the more desert you've got to deal with, and logistics of, I guess, food, transport, water as well. A lot of people who do live out on, you know, a couple of 100 or 1,000 acres generally work in, you know, farmland or just some sort of farming or like food production. Yeah, essentially. I mean, we've got rural areas, etc. Yeah, but we've also got indigenous peoples too that hang out and have their own areas or tribes as well. Or community, and yeah, I guess, you know, if you want to go visit, you've got to go ask for an invitation to speak with them and see if you're able to, you know, visit their locations as well. Level 46. Okay, I'm gonna hang till about level 50, and if I don't get a Precles by then, I'm gonna handwrite a letter of anger. Nah, not anger. Just, it's a very elusive weapon fragment. I have to admit that. Generally, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say. I think there's different people's different cultures, different ways of living. Yeah, I would say so. I have to admit, I'm not fully well versed in the way of differences within our people's culture, or how they direct their own economies and relationships with others. Which I think is a bit of a shame, though, because I wish I had more of an understanding of my own native people, or first ones, I guess, you know? Like, I wish I had a lot more education around that, and actually got it directly from them, rather than just, you know, people educating me theoretically and giving me their experience, where I prefer to understand from speaking directly with people. If that's possible, I'm more than open to that. But yeah, I just think I think it's a good idea to, you know, just ask the questions. If it's you know, learning someone's particular way of custom as well, I think is really worth it. So, oh god. So I definitely would say that I am very ignorant in a lot of areas, because I don't have the education around it. But I mean, I can also ask, and I'm very open to that with anyone in the world as well. You know, to learn customs, to learn language, ways of you know, being as well, and how that interacts with visitations, or oh god, these guys are getting super crazy. Oh my god, I actually got a Preludes. What the actual fuck? Wow, okay, so these guys are level 48, and it took me that long to get a Preludes piece. I swear I've probably obtained at least 1,000 kills with these dudes. I wish there was a kill count at the end. Oh my god. I've got a lurker? Hell yeah. You're a cute Aussie, don't worry. What? No, you... Felix, thank you, firstly. I don't blame you. I am pretty smoking. But I think I do take it seriously in the way of, if you're going to meet with people, you've got to go and understand them. And to understand them is to connect. And to be able to make that connection with someone, I think is really important. And I truly do mean what I'm saying. Like, I wish I knew a lot more about my First Peoples or First Nations, because there are so many different, I guess, sects of the culture, and they're very diversified. They've all got their own ways of being, and potentially different languages and customs, and, you know, I think I would like to go and understand a lot more about the differences of them. And I have to admit, I'm pretty thankful that I've got the opportunity to meet so many different people, even connecting through, like, online as an example. But yeah, I think I'm just going to put that aside for a moment, because I am freaking excited. I finally got a Preludes weapon. Holy shitballs. Oh, it's only a 1-star? Oh, man. It took that long to get almost level 50 to get one fragment. That's insane. Anyway, I've got it. I can't complain. What's it to rush? 5 of the premium? Fuck it. Oh no, I don't... Oh, I've got to go get a weapon slot. Okay. At least I know now where I can get that. It's from this rack right here. Weapon... Oh no, I can't rush the motherfucker. Oh, god damn it. Alright, whatever. Take my premium currency. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to wait for 4 hours for that Preludes to build. That's a shame. But anyway, it's only 3 hours. Whatever. But at least I finally got the goddamn thing. Holy shit. Lancelot, what's going on? You don't have to answer to people. Remember... What? What? Are you talking about, like, psychopaths? Because, yes, you're correct. They do exist. And I choose not to be around them. How are you? What's been shaken? I think abstract, though, can be very pretentious, and it's not the same as learning things firsthand. Yeah, I mean, everyone's experience is different, you know? Like, your experience is wildly differently from me. I mean, it's so many different levels of, you know, how you're brought up, and what customs, religious faction, or spiritual considerations. You know, there's a huge list that, you know, we're all different, that's for sure. He doesn't want to be around me, guys. No, that's not true. He meant psychopathy? What's psychopathy? Or psychopathy? As in, like, just being crazy? You just don't like it when I call something negatively. Who? Me? Nah, what? You don't have to censor people. Yeah, okay. Nah. What? Me? What do you mean? I don't think it's negative. Like calling abstract. Like pretentious. In what sense? I think abstract thought can be very pretentious. I see what you mean. Oh, I don't disagree with that. I think abstract thought can be really flaky. So I definitely see your point there. But I think also, if you've got abstract thinking, you can learn, even from your own experience, to give, like, feedback. Or even just say, hey, like, this is my experience, and this is how I view it, or this is my filter. But I definitely think with first-hand experience, it's worth it. But I think also, yeah, I've been in scenarios where I've been around, I guess, abstract thinking or out of the box or philosophical, whatever it was. And it's, you know, it can be an interesting topic that's chosen, whatever the topic is. But I think if you don't have, like, a foundational experience to draw on, I think that's where abstract thinking can be considered, like, you're a bit of a wank, you know? But there's also, like, you know, there's good things for theoretical as well. A lot. Hang on, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, so that's damage. Alright, I'm gonna go find these joineries, because we got a lot. Grin, have I given you anything? Alright, so Verite is rusted. Common is 5, uncommon. Why is rusted the most strong out of these? And that's just a flat damage of 14 plus. Righto. Okay. And then I think I actually did something with Gwillin. I did the Feybolt, the consecutive attack damage plus 3. And these are the only ones that I've got for the moment. But then the Odiak, I think I gave the Feybolt tempered consecutive attack plus 3. But there's the blessed ones as well, which I'm actually going to go chuck one of those on now. And I may actually chuck on the... Alright, so Skilter's ranked. So is Blitzel. So I'm going to switch away from that and chuck on the Tempest, because it just shits all over everything in the game. It's pretty good. Alright, so we've got Skilter. I'm going to take the Grin with me, because I really like the Smite output for that. And then I'll level the Odiak as well. Lancebot, what are you saying? In order to learn from your own experience, you'd have to do some introspection, and that sucks. I mean, it depends, again, but I have to say, like, introspection can be really, really handy. Very useful. You've got no external noise. You've got to deal with your own kind of internal noise, and that's a lot easier to jump into and give yourself the time and space to actually learn. Oh, Tantrum Lightning. I still think that move right there, the Tantrum Lightning, should replace this one. And then that big fireball, rolly ball thing could be chucked onto the Hand of Mora. I think that would solve a lot of pack setup issues, personally. Just an idea. Yeah, I've met people that were so stuck in their own introspection that they lack the ability to make any decisions. Like, they end up overthinking everything. It's so frustrating as a friend to see that. I can understand that too, Felix, because I've been there. I've been that friend to other people where I'm like, hey, I'm really trying to make a decision. I'm just going to go info search for, like, fucking 3 months. And then, you know, my friends have come back to me, like, a month later and be like, hey, like, you know that idea that you mentioned last month? What kind of action have you made on that? And I would basically just sit there, essentially, long story short, I'd done nothing. So they were like, okay, well, you're wasting your own time, and I'm not going to keep putting my energy to chasing you up on it. If you're not doing anything about it, then no one else is going to. So you can just figure out how you're going to step forward and actually just make it happen. And I realized as soon as I actually took a responsibility for myself on that, whatever it was, to make a decision, it made me really take a lot of inventory stock of my life and what I was doing. And I thought, you know what, if I don't actually, you know, make the phone call or ask for help or whatever it was, nothing was going to happen. And I think it takes a lot of courage to really sit with yourself and look in a mirror and be like, what do you want? Like, where are you going? What are you doing? You know, what's the one thing that you can do today that's going to make it easier tomorrow? And I'm not kidding. Like, that took a good, like, ooh, I got 10 minutes amplified of spirit. Dope. It took me a good, I'm not kidding, like 6 months to actually get my shit together. And it's messy. It's starting something new or whatever it is that you're putting your stuff into. I think it's messy. It's gonna be, because you're learning a new way of you, a new structure, creating new stuff. There's no rule book to how that happens and how that works for you. You've got to work that out on your own. It's good to have people around you who are like, you know what, we're going to support you, and tantrum lightning. Well, not tantrum lightning, but tantrum lightning. Yeah, I mean, it's good to take inventory of where you're at and where you want to be, and then think, okay, it's going to take maybe this many steps to cross that bridge, but what's the bridge made of, if that makes sense? You know, you get to choose how you make it. You can make it of wet paper, or you can make it a really solid concrete, and you can just walk through it, but you've got to go through it. No one else can do that for you. So, I think that kind of gives like a very long-winded response to the introspection. But it does suck, basically, but it's worth it because you become better for it, in my eyes. Oh, you had to refresh the stream? Yeah, I think generally around like this time, I think the stream starts to get like a little bit tired, and I could be waffling on too much, so maybe it's like, shut up. Maybe, we'll see. But meant that thinking sucks in general. Get a second monitor, set up at least 4 streams of stimuli at once, a game, someone in Discord, some music and a stream, and block out all the thinking. I think making time to just take your mind away from what your brain's like, I'm really worried about this. I mean, before I jumped on stream today, I actually had a pretty stressful scenario happen, and I thought, okay, there's 2 ways that I can go about this. I can sit and think it's just going to go away, which it's not. Or... Oh, sweet, we got the little Tokyo thingy. Alright, come on, Avocado. Come through. Come on. I wish we could skip this. He doesn't even say anything. Alright, I'll try to find it. Come on. Yep. Well, I'm not giving you my Tokyo thing. What are you selling anyway? You don't sell any of the new things, though. Okay, cool. Alright. Goodbye. Zen and brain rot. Oh, I will. If you don't acknowledge something, it doesn't exist, according to relativists. Maybe. Nah. I like to deal with things head on. I mean, I'm the driver here, and, you know, you come across scenarios. I'll give you, like, the synopsis of what happened to me before, or happened for me, rather, I should say, before I jumped on stream. I thought, you know, I can take this one of two ways. I can sit there and pretend it's not happening and just let it go away, which it's not going to, or I could just make a move on it and just be like, look, okay, this is something that was, you know, it wasn't agreed on. You know, I need some feedback on this. I need it, you know, generally by this afternoon before your end of day kind of a business kind of thing. It was just about information, really, but there was a lot more to it than that. But yeah, it wasn't ideal, and from what I was asking, it wasn't answering what I was asking, basically. I wasn't getting a direct response, and I wasn't asking anything of them other than, okay, like, what is it that you're offering, blah, blah, blah. So it was kind of like a businessy kind of thing. But it's, at the end of the day, it's my choice whether or not I want to step forward with it, and I'm choosing not to, because there was a lot of information that just seemed off, and I don't do any half-assed kind of, oh, hey, like, we can guarantee or give you this, or I can't guarantee this, but we've got this, this, and this happening, and we've had a lot of success rate with blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, cool. Well, show me your stats and figures, and, you know, give me a little bit more of a detail on how you go about that. Like, what's your process? Like, because I want to know if I'm putting time, energy, and potentially money into something, I want to see a return, and I need that written down, especially if I'm signing onto something as well. So, yeah, essentially it almost got to a point where they were like, oh, yeah, like, you've just got to sign here. And I thought, no. I instantly just, my gut was just like, no. And I asked for more information, and I said, look, if you're not willing to answer these questions, just 3 simple questions, very easily, then, yeah, it's a no-go from me. So I'm not signing on to anything until you give me what I'm asking. And that didn't come through. So, yeah, basically no deal. But if I allowed them to drive that for me, then I would be in a much more different scenario. So I can either choose to ignore it, or I can take an action to make it work in my favor, which that's exactly where and what I did. And yeah, I'm not letting someone else drive my car, basically, of my life. That's my job. That's no one else's. So, yeah. Anyway, long-winded, but there you go. Let me just catch up on Chatty Chat. Okay. Felix, I'm just catching up on, like, your major message. Okay, right. Okay, wow. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, people can go through different life changes and stuff, and how and what they choose. That's up to them. It can be difficult for people to go through stuff, and, like, say, like, you're a bystander of that. At the end of the day, you know, they're making choices based on whatever information that they're being given, but they also have the ability to choose differently as well. It's, you know, that's a pretty big topic, so I probably won't jump into that too much, but yeah, that's a lot for anyone to stand on the sideline, especially if you care for someone. But I think you've got to be pragmatic about it too. It's kind of good to withdraw the emotional stuff and be like, okay, is this gonna be a scenario of, do I watch the theater play out, or can I choose to kind of draw the curtain on that if that person doesn't give me, you know, a good energy or whatever to be around, then yeah, I think it's good to choose you first, to be honest. Where are we at? So complete your thoughts. Oh, well, if someone's being rude to you, then bugger them. There. Alright, whoa. Hang on. I'm just catching up with chat with you guys. Says hello. I think it's back in this. Back to my normal face. Okay. If someone's not really treating you well, I don't think you should really give them the space, to be honest. I think, you know, be good to yourself, and if someone's not being good to you or in alignment with like your values and stuff, then I don't really understand why you would give them the energy, especially the free real estate in your mind. Like, that's yours. A human zoo, an angry chimp. I guess so. Geraldson, hello, nice to meet you too. The grind is good. Oh, the Odiac? Yeah. I started Soulframe in, I think it was P8. So these were the starting class weapons before Gwilyn got added. And yeah, they're pretty dope, especially if you if you get lucky and get one of the new Joineries for the weapons. This one gives a +3 damage to consecutive attacks. So it's not the best one by any means, but it is a +3 damage stat. And Odiac has a node where if you stand still, the speed of your attack increases. So it does pump out some pretty decent damage. So I'll show you on this one. I mean, these guys are pretty low level, so they don't last very long, which is kind of cool. But yeah, definitely a very cool weapon, but also the patch that I've got, Ode Tempest, it smacks the shit out of enemies. So for heavy units like this dude, really good. Especially with the AoE, the Atmosphere and the Astrosphere, very nice. It can finish these guys off pretty good. And the regen on the abilities too is pretty good too. But yeah, you can polish off enemies really quickly with Ode Tempest. It's a ridiculously good pact. Oh, Magic Powers, thank you very much for the follow. That's dope. Combined with the Bomb Pact? Yeah. I get frustrated with... Yeah. Who gets frustrated? Oh, don't get frustrated. Yeah, the build that I'm using is the Odiac and the Ode Tempest. I really like the Ode Tempest. It boosts the voltaic damage of the gauntlets. I can actually probably go in and show you one of the... Ah, sweet. Okay. I've got to go do the little shaky shake thing and... Ah, man, I missed that smite. So I've got to free 3 of the Sprout Folk as well. Okay. Well, I'm assuming there's one here. Where you at? Yeah? Okay. Don't be sorry, Felix. It's all good. It's good to just have a chitty-chatty and get good perspective. Okay, well that's one cage. You don't have Tempest yet? I believe you can get it from Silent Rose and the Kith of Kings. I don't know if it drops from the Children of Alka though. Apparently it's a placeholder pact at the moment, but I would definitely get into the Kith of Kings for the Egne Mora as well. That one's a really cool longsword weapon. It's really nice. And I think the hotfix actually fixed up the Igne Mora not showing up in your character as well. But it is really nice. Its damage output's like 97 per hit, which is really strong. It's a little bit slower, but it is a very good weapon. I tend to use Grin, one of the secondaries. This one gives you a ton of smite as well. And stabbage factor is awesome. And it also looks like a really neat, like, giant toothpick. Yeah, it's pretty vicious looking, so I kind of like it for its aesthetic look as well. But the smite on it is pretty high, especially for a secondary as well. So do the shaky shake thing and turn around. That's what it's all about. Totally. You're right there, Lancelot. So you've been playing for a while now. I got to ask, where is it to do find collecting the 3 ancestors? Oh, what's there to do after collecting them? Just jump into like your inventory. Like, you've got heaps to craft, especially with like the weapons. A lot of the armor bases that you get from like Arangol and Garen Rude. You get Lady D's armor. You can also farm out Pabby Shreds. And a few of the other bits and pieces. You can do the Medicant King set as well. That one's really dope. And that's part of the Tubalcanes set as well. If you've done the Saccade event, the dungeon that is near Fort Kernhold, you can obtain the Triune Talisman, and that gives you the 3+ stats, 1 for each of Courage, Grace, and Spirit. And then just getting some of like the new joineries that are in the game. You got your Quicksilver Rusted, you got your Tempered. I believe you've got your Blessed as well, which is the strongest ones. And then just heaps of Sparrow Tails as well. Gaining XP, leveling your bond up with all the different packs. There's about 7 of them. I've got most of them, I think. Where's that? These are all the motes that I currently have. I think there's a few more from earlier Preludes, but I joined in about Preludes 8. And yeah, I don't have those, unfortunately. But the packs that I do have, I've got all of the different base packs. Tetherin, Oselda, Siren, Oat Tempest, Garen Rude, Orangol. What else? I feel like I'm missing a couple. There's about 7 packs in total. So I've got, yeah, Oselda, Tetherin, Siren, Oat Tempest, Garen Rude, Orangol, and there's 2 more. Oh, 1 more. I'm just trying to think of which one it is. Oh, there's another cage. Where are you from? There we go. There you go. You're free! There you go, buddy. And then, there we go. There's the other guy over here. Awesome. Alright, well that was a lot easier than some of the other Avocot free... free the Avocots. Ones that I've done before. Victory stands. Sweet. Alright. Oh yeah, it's visible now. I do have the Ignimora, but it doesn't feel that special. Decided to stick with Glaive instead. Yeah, that's fair enough. Ignimora is good. You're right, it doesn't really feel as special. If it still had, say, like the mechanic of... Oh, it's the Hand of Mora is the last pact I was thinking of. Sorry. I think with the Ignimora... Yeah, I mean, when you first use it, when you first get into the game, and then you absorb the spirit of Jatar, that is awesome. You know, you become like this flaming, wielding sword guardian dude, and it's for a timed amount. But the actual Ignimora itself, when you obtain it, you don't get that return of the flaming sword, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me. I think, say for example, if you have got the Hand of Mora packed, and then you equip the Hand of Mora and the Ignimora together, I think that could be a really cool opportunity to activate the Ignimora's, like, you know, Flame Blade, you know, Flames of Mora. I think that'd be dope, but yeah, I think it kind of missed a bit of an opportunity there to like relive that kind of really cool power experience. I think it was really well done, but yeah, Ignimora itself is yeah, it's a good longsword, but yeah, I think not having the ability to maybe activate the flames again for a minute at least, and then have like a, I don't know, 3 or 4 minute cooldown between, yeah, I feel like that was a bit of a missed opportunity with the Ignimora as well. Need more smite. Yeah. The secondary? Yeah, get the Grin. It's dope. It's very quick. It's smite. I'll just jump back in the Nightfold and I'll show you as well. Oh, good. Someone's drilling that wall at 10 in the morning. Ugh, Jesus. I'd complain. Where do you get moats? Moats aren't technically in the game at the moment. They are coming with a new update, apparently. And that will give us a lot more flexibility and adaptability, I think, with a lot more of the weapon choices that we make and how the virtues interact with those weapons. You've got your Nettle, you've got Vidigris, which is a really strong 2-point Spirit Dagger. I'm actually thinking about changing that to a Courage one. I mean, the fact that it's Spirit, though, is still pretty good. But you can change these attunements with some of the Joineries. So I am on the hunt for the Blessed Joineries as well. And I'm not really sure where to get them so far. But I'm going to run a few Spirit Tiles before I end up finishing stream. Probably in about, I'd probably say about 40 minutes, if that. But with the Grin, it has a 9 in 100 chance to smite, but it seems to hit a lot harder. And it's a 2-point attunement to Courage at the moment, and it's an uncommon. And the Skilter is really decent as well. That one is a Grace attunement, but I'm actually going to switch that to Courage or Spirit as well, because I tend to use this probably more with like Tetherin, the Pact, and these dish out some really good damage as well. So yeah, I've got a few different little builds and stuff in the works, I think. And then Odiak is a attunement to Spirit, which is 2-star attunement, and yeah, these guys dish out some really good damage too. But I've already looked at, say, like the Bog and Myrtle, the Shield. It's Attunement's Grace, but I'm going to change that to Courage as well. Or I could do it with Spirit, to be honest. That'd actually be pretty good for a Spirit build as well. So, yeah, I think with the Joineries that have been added into the game with a Hotfix 9, they're definitely opening up a lot more opportunities to just increase your damage a little bit and not die by a giant cannon, which is right there. Sneaky bastard. You always hear like the click click and you're like, oh shit. And I also, oh Felix, this is what I was talking about before. The soul gates. Dude, just activate these as the fast travel mechanic in the game. They're already in the game. Just let us teleport through them. Honestly, I think that'd be an easy fix to any sort of fast travel. I wish the game was Avocot free. I mean, Avocot's not too bad, especially with like the Children of Alpha. He's a cutie. I think because we've seen so much of Avocot and Tubalcane's voice lines, I think, yeah, it does get old. I think, especially, it depends on how much you're playing the game though too. I don't mind Avocot. He's kind of cute. I do kind of want to throw him a cold and flu tablet sometimes, but that's just kind of like part of his character. So, yeah, I think Avocat's fine. He's a good character. I'd like to see more development with him within the game as well. A little bit more dialogue, but I mean that'll be in time as well. Because I'm sure, like, once the new... Ooh, electric bunnies. Battery sold separately. Be free. Yeah, it'd be nice to see a little bit more story progression for some of the characters and expansion and stuff. But, again, like, it's being a pre-alpha game. There's still quite a lot of stuff in the game, considering it's still relatively early days as well. So, it's a shame. I think they should at least give you something special with heavy or new technique. Yeah, I mean, I think the... there'll be some good additions that are coming through, so I think, I mean, you think about it this way, though, too, like, game is, like, chew through content, like, no one's business, so, considering, like, the development, art, music, what you see on screen, graphics and coding and all that sort of stuff takes time, and, and, yeah, it's not done in a day, that's for sure, let alone a couple of weeks. It takes a lot of planning and communication, especially on a development side. It's also, you got to make money on the side too. Not even on the side, like you've got to make that part of your structure of designing a game. So I think, yeah, I think there's a lot of moving parts, really. So, the reason why I say all of that too is like, you know, I used to watch a lot of streamers and I thought, man, like they make it look so easy, but they've also been doing it for a lot longer, and you do kind of have to treat it like a business too. Like, you know, it's all well and good to like jump in, do game, and like I love just chatting with people, so that's part of the reason why I started. But you know, there's an opportunity to make an income from it too, so you know, there's that side part of it as well, and you know, exposing yourself to like online opportunities, I guess, and just working with different people. Like, I think there's so many different good things that you can do. But yeah, anyway, deviating from that, you can change the weapons achievement with the joinery. Yeah, the joinery was just a weapon buff. They were originally, but now they've added some new joineries into the game where you can actually change the attunement, so you can switch it from like courage to grace or spirit, which is really, really cool. So I am on the hunt for a blessed joinery to see what it does, and see if I can change the attunement for one or two of the weapons away from grace, because I generally don't use grace at all, really. Even with the Siren Pact, I generally boost the courage for it, and I keep the base level of spirit at like 10, and then grace. I don't really use a lot of range, to be honest, because I usually sneak up with enemies, so to me it's kind of like a melee-ish kind of style of weapon. So info of joineries, if you're interested. There's a lifestyle joinery? Yeah, there is. I'm definitely putting that onto a probably I'm trying to think of what I use the most of. I think Grin I think would be a good option, because if it's a smite mechanic, I would probably say damage output with it is really, really decent. And yeah, lifesteal on attack would be really exceptional. See, like, that took 3 hits for that to pop a smite on that guy as well. What's the event you spoke of? I wasn't aware there was an event right now. Yeah, there is. It's the Cicade event. If you go to the Fort Hernhold, which is east of, say, like Fort Curlar, you'll find a graveyard, and there's a crypt that you can enter. And if you run through that crypt, you find the I don't really want to ruin it for anyone if they haven't done it yet. I think the safest bet, I can help you run the event if you want, just so I can show you through instead. Just so you get the idea of what to do and how to get through it. I would probably say, though, I'm not really sure about the hosting migration, what it's like in the game at the moment, but also because I'm streaming, I don't really want to bonk out and disrupt the stream. You can run the event. It's still active in the game. I know that one of the streamers I talk with quite regularly have become to know, Helix. I know that she was running the event on stream, and she was just showing people through. So I guess we can give it a try and see how we go, if you want to do that. Oh, you are? Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. Run through the dungeon, and then once you get the Cicade, use your soul mode and look for those symbols on the wall. There's a blue, a red, or a green. Run that event 3 times over until you've got all 3 of those amulet pieces, and then you've got to wear each one at like morning, dusk, and nighttime. And then once you do that and absorb the soul of that guy, you can go and build the final amulet as well. But it's a really good amulet. It's the one that I was talking about before, the Triune. Very, very cool. And there is a set of armor in that event as well. But there is a secondary puzzle that you've got to get the code for. I do believe that someone's put that up on YouTube. It's a pretty difficult one to figure out, but I think the Discord even has, for Soulframe, has the I think the code somewhere along there for the event. Yeah, I know it's a lot. Yeah, I would definitely just say run the event, grab your fragments of the red, green, and blue, and then you're well on your way to getting at least the amulet. And then check out the like cicada armor. I don't have a lot of people to play this game with. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it. I'm always looking to play with people, that's for sure. Especially if you get like stuck or anything. Like, yeah, I'm open to answering questions and stuff. Not a worry. Now, what have we got here? Oh, hey lady. You can give me a soul. And that bonk stick can go away. No backslap from you. Thank you very much.
Found something, have you? I'll try not to see it ruined.
Hello, friends. Alright, what are we doing here? We're the Undercity of the Sinecure. Can do. I have to say though, the stabbage of the grin is very satisfying. Thanks, Flappy Bird. Had to step away for a bit. Is the streamer okay with joinery? Where to... what? Well, he's figure out myself, boy. With joinery. I'm not sure what you mean, Lancelot. Figure. Is the streamer okay with joinery? Where to's? Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, yeah. The joineries? I'm still figuring them out myself. I've run a few of the 3-tier Sparrowtails. From my understanding, it's just essentially RNG. So I would probably run some of the 3-tier Sparrowtails, and the Vadagastag does drop quite a few of the joineries themselves. I ran a couple yesterday. From my experience so far, I'm with the Kith of Kings faction, and it seems to run the Vadagastag quite regularly. And then the Silent Rose seems to run the end of the 3-tier Martyr's Airship. And then I think Alka's Children, from memory, I haven't played them for a little while. I've still got a couple of days until I can change faction. But I'm pretty sure the Silent Rose runs more of the Martyr airship runs. I don't know if she drops any of the joineries or not. But I'm pretty sure a lot of the Bennerets at the end of each Sparrowtail should drop you at least something in the joinery. I don't know if there's a guaranteed chance at, say, like it's a blessed one or not. It's still like just your RNG, I would assume. So, info on joineries. Yeah. Whatever them blessed joineries drop from level 25 plus have enemies and mini bosses such as Mace Bearing Ode. Yeah. The big Ode dogs, the Vadagastag and Bennerets. During faction tales, Bennerets drop blessed joineries based on region. Got you. Okay. Your in-game name is the same as your Twitch. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'd like to streamline and keep things easy. Alright. So we've got that one out of the way. So I want to go do a faction tale as well. Just so you guys can see like the joineries that you can get. I haven't got any of the blessed ones myself yet, but I have been able to obtain a few, which is good. Stream snipe. What does that mean? What does stream sniping mean? If you stream snipe me, I don't know what that means, but I can do it back.
I'd be
Eye for an
keen to
eye.
see it
No,
all.
I'm not like that. Oh, there we go. You can get the Fabot ones from some of the dungeon runs too. Sweet. No, I didn't make it. Oh well. What does stream snipe mean, Lancerbot? I need to know. Is there a chest? Damn it. Alright. It's when we find you in the game and do things to you. Works better in PvP games. Oh, okay, right. Gotcha. This would be Fort Carlisle. It is. Okay. Good thing I got the Tempest. Come on, lady. I wonder if these Bennerats actually drop the fragments as well. I doubt that they do, unfortunately, but I wish they would. He'll know soon. Streaming sniping when there's a viewer watches a streamer's live gameplay and uses the information obtained to gain an unfair advantage. Ah. Okay. How would that be? I don't really understand how you'd have an an advantage. Come, come, Mr. Archer. Oh. Oh, PvP. I getcha. Yeah, that doesn't really work in Soulframe. It's not that sort of style of game. PvP's not really my thing. It's never been a flavor for me, to be honest. I have played, like, PvP style games, but yeah, it's not something I enjoy, to be honest. It's definitely gets too sweaty. People get like into a bad mood, and sometimes I feel like it just creates a not fun environment. So yeah. Yeah. I got you now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone's on different factions. But yeah, I mean, everyone's here to help and support, and I prefer like more community-based kind of style of games like this. You know, if I can use my experience to support and help other people, like that's what I like doing. But yeah, as far as like stream sniping or anything like that, yeah, it's not my flavor. Definitely wouldn't jump into that sort of style of game at all. Do you play games Dead by Daylight? Nah, I haven't really tried any of those. We can join your session, jump around, shouting, typing obscurities. You can, but I can also turn off chat. So, yeah, I mean, it works in a two-way street. So, if you want to snipe a stream, sure, you can try, but I've got solutions to that, so. I understand the jovialness of it, like, you know, just having fun. I get that, but yeah. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. I can also time you out and remove you if I really want to. You know, if you want to push buttons, you can definitely do it elsewhere. I'm just here, having a good time, sharing good info. That's what I like doing. What I don't like about PvP? It's just not really my thing, to be honest. I mean, it's all got, like, everyone's got, like, different styles of genres of what they like doing, but, yeah, just not my flavor. I wouldn't necessarily say it's, I mean, there may be inspirational elements to it, but it's certainly not that sort of style of game where it's, those sorts of Dark Souls are very challenging, where you've got a lot more wiggle room, I would say, especially in this sort of title. Yeah, I would say that there's elements of inspiration, but it's certainly not that style of genre at all, really. It does look like Elden Ring, for sure. It does give, like, elements of, like, different styles of games. I definitely agree on that, but yeah. I think the combat systems are a lot more forgiving. You don't really get your ass handed to you, like with Elden Ring, as an example. I mean, shit, I've sat on at least one particular boss for, I'm not even kidding, like, at least a good couple of weeks just to understand the mechanics of it and how it works. And yeah, it was pretty incredible to finally beat a boss like that. I think Melania, yeah. She absolutely just handed the ass of everyone back to them. As soon as you enter the arena, it was just ridiculous. But I think as far as Soulframe goes, it's got its challenges, yeah, but it's certainly not as Deliverance, we'll say, in how it executes its systems with bosses and stuff. It's far more forgiving, and it's enjoyable. You know, you've got your challenges to a point, but you can overcome them relatively well. You know, depends on the builds, the packs that you use and stuff like that. So, I think the looting crafting system needs to be less grindy. I mean, you can certainly like do like a rushing of premium currency. Once that becomes more of an active economy in the game, I'm sure. But as far as the collecting of items and stuff, yeah, I mean, there's, you know, ways to make it a little bit easier, I'm sure. But I think as far as the looty kind of grindy stuff goes, it kind of makes sense. Like, if you're gonna, the developers want you to play their game. If it was just easy to just buy everything and leave, then there's no point in playing a game. That's a Warframe too? Yeah, like the random loot. Yeah, I mean, oh, electric squirrels. Batteries operated. See you guys. Yeah, I mean, I think game's still in early development. I think, you know, I enjoy the game. I enjoy the ambience. I enjoy that's a little bit more of like a slower kind of pace. And there's still some pretty strong awards considering, you know, I guess like the level cap that we're at the moment. I think it's about 15. But I mean, you know, building out stories and development and stuff, that's, you know, that all takes time. So I think it's whether like how patient. Oh Jesus, that's a town person. Sorry, dude. Whoopsies. I think having a bit of patience around stuff is helpful, but I mean, it depends on how fast or how slow you want to play a game, doesn't it? Like, that's up to you.
I'll try not to see it ruined.
Probability of getting what we want should be adjusted. Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but I think getting like that Preludes fragment, holy shit, that took me like months to finally get one out of a very niched area, and that was frustrating as hell. Like, to think that, you know, there's one particular item that was so freaking rare to be able to obtain, and it took that many enemies over like half an hour to farm it. Yeah, I can agree on that. You know, it should be a little bit more adjusted in, you know, the RNG calculations. I don't know how all of that sort of coding stuff works, but it certainly was difficult to be able to get that and then craft it over like a 4-hour period. I don't really care about the 4 hours. It was more about the time that I invested just to be able to get one fragment for one weapon that I was told that was in the game, but I wasn't seeing any result of it anytime soon. So I have to admit, I was relatively frustrated with that, but I could also stay frustrated with it or just, you know, play the game and eventually it's going to drop, and it did. I mean, yeah, it was unreasonable because if I'm expecting something to be in the game, you know, getting a whole bunch of drops of different equipment, I think the drop tables do need adjustment. I agree on that. And yeah, it was frustrating because it took a couple of months to be able to get that particular fragment. But eventually I looked at it and I was like, all right, where can I go? What does the information say? These enemies, the mockery dudes, they seem to be able to drop it. All right, let's go for that. And, you know, sink a bit of time into it. And eventually it did drop. So I think it will be looked at and get adjusted. But again, it's just acknowledging it. It's like, yeah, okay, it's frustrating, but eventually it'll happen. And it did. But I think I'm also just aware of, you know, it sucks sometimes, but I'm not going to give up on that. And yeah, it did drop out, which was great. So, crafting systems in real time too. Yeah, it generally is. I mean, I think what's 4 hours from now? It'll probably be ready like later for me, but I'll probably be in bed by then. So at least I get to wake up and if I just want to jump in game and I want to grab it and start leveling, then I'm going to start doing that. So I think the crafting times are pretty lenient. I mean, I remember when I first started Warframe, probably more than like just 10 years ago. It took like 3 days just to build an entire Warframe, and now seeing them change that to like roughly 24 hours for some of them is nuts. But also the material investment too. I think they can take a lot of learnings from Warframe and adapt that to Soulframe, that's for sure. And it's a benefit that it's made by the same company too. Different teams, but still. You know, I think they've done a phenomenal job overall. Which one? Let's have a look. Crafting system. Like, it takes 2 to 5 hours real time to craft something. I still think that's pretty forgiving, to be honest. Yeah, you can live with the crafting time for sure. Yeah. Will your attitude get adjusted? Whose attitude? There'll be a what, you know, so you see them being hesitant. Let you pay for the gear for real money? Possibly. I think a slap from the deer-headed banneret will do that. Which? The bannerets can be annoying. That's for sure. Let's have a look. So we got a 1-star. Hopefully we got the 3. On which? We'll wipe you now. Let you pay for the gear for your real money. They may do like the premium currency exchange, who knows. There will be a wipe, so you can see them being hesitant. A wipe? As in like account wiping? No, that's not going to happen. And yet, you could have good up, yes. Hates it. That's a Warframe. Just catching up on chat with you guys. Think stuff from Oh, okay. Sarcasm? We like it. It will before the release. Okay.
Feel the warmth of Mora's
I think maybe going back and watching the Tenacon dev stream, Steve saying there's no more account wipes, and not just him, but a few other people. I think they'd know whether or not there's going to be future account wipes, and they said that there's none, so I'm going to take it from the horse's mouth, especially when it's on massive worldwide cinema, basically. Hello, little bunnies. You're welcome. See ya.
Your courage is
Whoa, what? Is that all it was? Oh, jeez, that was easy. Okay. We'd be able to edit our character's appearance. Well, technically you still can. You just can't change the frame of them. You just jump in the codex. And, this one... Where is it? There's the Memory of War Songs, and then... Where is it? Oh, sorry, it's the Fables. If you go into the War Songs tab, where the Fables are on the codex, you can just replay it, and you can change your hair, eye color, skin tone, but you can't change the frame. So if you choose a male frame, you're stuck with it. It's account bound, and same with the female frame. So whichever model you choose, that's what you get stuck with. Taking it from a horse somewhere. A horse's mouth? Yeah, there is that saying. A gift horse never looked... Well, there's another one too. It's like never look a gift horse in the mouth. So I take the idea of like, yeah, a gift horse in the mouth. If a gift horse is talking to me, you know, I'll appreciate it for what it is and just take it with a grain of salt. Oh, nice. Alright. Where are these tier 3? Oh, the healing has gotten faster. That's good. Alright. I want to go check out these dudes and see if they've got a few bits and bobs. Hopefully they do. Hello. See ya. I used to think that the archers dropped the Preludes fragment, but it's not. It's the mockeries. But I think the website actually said drops from owed enemies or something, and I thought, okay, well, which ones are those? Excuse me, sir. Thank you very much. Check with the husband.
Found something. Have you?
Oopsies. There we go.
I'll try not to see it ruined.
I kind of wish I could mute Tubalkane sometimes. She's always saying that she wants to make something. It's like, dude, you've already made everything in the game. Don't get too excited. Excuse me, sir. Thank you very much. I would not mind the hammer and shield from these dudes. I think that'd be nice. Like a club-like weapon would be nice. Alrighty. So we got a 2-star. So I'm gonna go do that at least. Also self-flagellant? Yeah, she is. She's pretty self-depreciating. It's like, dude, you've made so much in the game. Why are you being so mean to yourself? I feel like she's just looking for, like, adulation from, like, her great-grandfather or Kane, whoever the grandfather is. She keeps on saying, like, oh, I never wore this helmet that he had, and he's so great, and I'm so crap. It's like, okay. I was hoping that, like, that would change as we built her bond. Especially up to, like, level 3. Like, maybe she was, like, mediocre, kind of like, hey, it's not as good as it could be, but it's a lot better than what it was. Broken. That would have been nice to kind of see that sort of, I guess, emotional progression in her. But, yeah, she's still depressing. Let's be real. Alright. Where are these Gruel Seeker dudes? There you are. Or maybe it's just the one. Just hanging out by himself. Hola. Nice. Dude, 2 headshots and you are gone. There we go. Okay, that was not him. God damn it. Where are you? Ah, there they are. Always trudging along the path. Lazy bastards. Well, she's stuck in the knife hole with a hot French which... yeah, true. Yeah, it would. Just like having a French chick be like, oh, you know, your weapons are really kind of okay, but you could be doing better. She definitely says that. She's very French. Like, she's not going to give you any compliment very easily. I think even when we first meet her, she's like, oh, you know, maybe you'll learn some taste. It's like, wow, okay, I've just met you and you're just shutting me down. Thanks, chick. I still think I stand by my thing. Instead of, like, or while fast travel's being added to the game with pets and stuff, or at least mounts, dude, open these guys up. Honestly, they're everywhere throughout the map. I mean, you could teleport from here all the way up to here. No problemo. That's literally an easy fix in my books. Not even a fix, just like, it would work. We've got the teleportation ability in the dungeon. Just being able to do it through the world map. Actually, that gives me a thought. There is a tear in the world map somewhere. You can literally walk through it. I have done the report on it, but I just don't know if the hole's been patched up yet. So, I want to go check that out at some point. Probably not tonight. And we got Solace again. Awesome. Alright, so what are we looking for? Alright, so we gotta go get these weird things. The nameplates aren't working. Okay. Okay. Alright. This will probably be like the last part of the run, I'd say, for today. I'm just gonna wait for the Precludes to get crafted, so I think what I'll do is run this, finish this one off, and then I'm gonna try to do thank you very much all the Smoothie watchers and transfer you guys to another streamer for Soulframe if you guys are keen. Rather than just like ending stream. I've got to get used to, yeah, doing the raid thing. Ah, souls. My favorite. And that's creep. Get out of here. They could do teleportation through the horse mouth? Yeah, I mean, no, I'd be alright with that. I mean, I think in Warframe, we go through one of like the giant, like bodies. I can't remember what they're called. Albrecht's giant people. We walk into their mouth when we finish off one of the EDAs. So, yeah, I mean, there's a giant horse mouth. I'll take you to the end of the map. No problem. Oh god. Where'd you come from? Alright. Where are you at? Yeah, I had a feeling you're gonna be a creep. Get out of here. I really think this fiery bowling ball needs to be added to the Hand of Mora and take away that one hit ability that it's like, I think it's called Ember. It just one hits people, and the Ignis Wrath, the first ability is so good, but yeah, I feel like Hand of Mora definitely lacks a little bit of utility, I think. Where I think Ode Tempest is really well balanced. Balanced in the fact that you've got the shield, it's active for a while, you can connect it to your 2, and then that just bounces all the enemy attack damage back at them. It's really, really good. And it synergizes really well with the virtue of spirit too. Like, it's a really, really good pack. I love it. Really well thought out, and it works really well. But yeah, the first ability, that should go on the Hand of Mora, in my eyes. Just makes sense, because it's a fire-based one, too. Oh, yeah. You too, Geraldson. Thank you. All the advice I hope to maybe... Yeah, it'll be good to jump in game. If I'm not in stream, just... If you see me online, just chuck me a message, and I'll let you know if I'm in stream or not. But yeah, I can definitely help you run a few different quests and fables and stuff if you want. So, that'd be dope. Lancerbot. You're Chad. You're funny. Alright. We got that guy out of the way. Sweet. Oh, well, the corruption. Being nice and saying goodbye to fellow chatters. Oh no, there's a shrimp. Don't get me, shrimp. Take forever. Oh, you're only level 5. Righto. Get out of here. The cool thing is, though, the shrimp don't like these, the mockeries at all. Like, if you can de-aggro them, they actually start going for the mockeries. That's pretty cool. And they're pretty tough, those, prawns as well. Thank you very much for your soul patronage. I wish these guys actually dropped the joineries as well. But they don't. You just pick up stuff from their lantern. What's it? Petrified Ichor and something else. They do drop a few more bits and pieces, but that's about it. Okay, we've got no chest in there. Damn it. I'm funny too? Thanks. I try to be. Not even try. I just know I'm a weirdo. So, it seems to work well for me. Alright, Felix. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, I've still got to send you that picture in Discord of that building that's got your name on it, by the way. I could probably do that tomorrow, actually. So, just keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, it literally says your name, so it's pretty cool. So I was like, oh, I've got to send that to you. Power stance. We win. Alright, yeah. I'll throw you a message in Discord and let you know when I've got the picture up. Oh, I'll just send it to you directly so you've got it. What am I thinking? But yeah, great to see. Be good. Be kind to yourself. And yeah, I'll see you in the... possibly over the weekend, actually. I'll probably do a stream, and then I'll be gone next week, so... But I'll keep you guys posted, literally, in Discord and stuff, so... That'd be cool. You can see some of the other capital cities. I think you'll enjoy Melbourne, too. It's very, very nice. It'll be freaking cold, but it'll be nice. Wait, you're wearing a green dress. Who are you? I haven't seen you before. What enemy are you? They got like robot arms and shit. Is this a new enemy? Maybe it's just like green because it's like green or blue lighting here. I feel like maybe that's just like one of the mage client enemies, but yeah, they look very different. Don't know why. It's probably just the color that's throwing them off. Oh yeah, it's one of the mage ladies. No, don't try to kiss me. Get out of me. Ugh. See ya. Alright. I think that's the Sparrowtail done. And the Armament of Iridus. Nice. Actually, is there a cave down here? I had a feeling there was another chest. Always look behind.
Found something, have you? I'll
Alright,
try not to see
no
it
more.
ruined.
Cool. Alright. Well, I didn't really achieve much on the joinery side of things, to be honest. But still got the pricklies. And I'm really glad that I did, because damn, that was a farm. But at least I know now where I can probably like just send other people if they don't know where to do it. Because I had someone tell me, be like, hey, just go into the glade and do the endless run with the mockeries, and eventually they will drop it. So thank Christ for that. Alright, where are we based? Just down here. Alright, cool. I think I'm going to thank everyone for joining in today. It's been an absolute pleasure. A bit of a shenanigans in the chat, which was great. Love that. And yeah, I hope I actually taught you guys something at least. Me being a maniacal crazy person, that'd be, you know, ideal. That's the goal, really, isn't it? Alright, so I've got 2 hours, 2.5 hours, a bit more for Pricklies, but I think I'm going to save that for stream tomorrow, so I think at this stage I will wrap this one up, and thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the shenanigans, I appreciate you. If you haven't, well, I mean, you can always turn it off. But if you do, I really do appreciate you guys being here. It's been always really fun. I like having a bit of a chinwag, so it definitely has felt like a good chinwag today, so but yeah, I think that's stream for now, and I'm gonna bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can do the switcheroo and there we go there. Whoopsie. Where's the Twitchy Dash? Okie dokie. I'm gonna see if I can shift you guys to someone else in Soulframe. I probably won't stay around for too long because I do need to jump on and do dinner. Let's have a look. Cool. Alright. Bear with me while I set this up. I did not organize myself for this just yet. So, I'm just having a look through the directory. And if you guys are cool, I will send you guys to another Soulframe streamer as well. So I got this guys. Cool, cool. Alright. Which one's this one? Oh, yeah. So, we want Soulframe, don't we? Oh my god. I found someone called Kermit. Alright. I'm sending you guys Kermit's way. Bear with me. Frosties? Interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, German. In a good way. Like, Germans are great people, but they're not speaking English. I'd rather not send you guys to someone that you can't understand. Alright. I found someone. And they've been streaming for about 2 hours and 22 minutes, so I don't have any, like, raid stuff at the moment, but what I'll do, I'll start the raid, and then I'll see if I can raid in to their channel for you. So thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure hanging out with all of you guys as well, and show these guys some love. They seem really nice, and they've been streaming Soulframe, so make them feel welcome.